Recording. Welcome. We're just gonna hop right in today with a little bit of a warm-up. It's mostly just gonna be a shoulder and core and a little bit of upper back warm-up. So you can come into your tabletop. Also, can you see my tan lines? Come into your tabletop position so those knees are a little bit closer than under your hips and your shoulders are right above your wrists. So we're just gonna do some shoulder shrugs here. Say that 5 times fast, shoulder shrugs. So you're gonna push those hands into the mat and really try to get into the serratus anterior. So that's the muscle that connects to your scapula. You're gonna press it up. And this is, you're not gonna be doing a whole cow, so pressing up. You're just really gonna try to press into that serratus. Hold it there for a second. And then kind of pull your chest through. So drag the hands back. Press the chest through, and then press back up into your serratus, especially if you've been sitting all day. This is super good. Again, pulling those hands back, pressing the chest through. If something feels super good, you can stay there for a second, pressing that upper back. Really trying to build some space between your shoulder blades. I sometimes even like to imagine my hands are like basically pressing out so much at the top. You'll feel a little extra. I'll use Laura's word, uncorking. All right, one more time through, pressing that chest forward. Good, and find that neutral spine. We'll sit back and just give our wrists a quick roll in and out. And then you're gonna find a kneeling position. I'll move this up a little bit. And you're gonna bring those hands so that they're a couple inches off the ground and you're hinging a little bit forward. So you can even have it if you want, depends how long your arms are, that your hands are touching the ground. And here, rather than pressing our shoulder, so rather than protracting your shoulder blades, you're gonna retract them up and back. So you're gonna lift those hands up a couple inches and then back to your neutral. Retract the shoulder blades a couple inches back and then back to neutral. Retract up and back down. So notice that my neck is pretty neutral here. It's not dropped down. I'm not looking up. Just squeezing the shoulder blades back. Good, one more time. Squeezing back. This time, we're gonna bring the elbows all the way to the back. So squeezing the shoulder blades together and back down. So those shoulder blades are retracted the whole time. Elbows squeeze back and down. You can see your core should be working a little bit here too. Last one. At the top, you're gonna bring those hands back behind you, so like a tricep extension, and then back down, squeezing them back. So getting all those arm muscles engaged. So here, notice that the shoulders aren't up, they're retracted, even back in this tricep extension. Last one. Good, and we'll come all the way up, bring those hands to your goalpost, arms, lift it up a little bit. So bringing the hands to the goalposts, I'm gonna go a little bit behind Ryan so that we're not hitting each other. And here, again, you're not splaying the ribs, they're still tucked in, and you're gonna just kind of bring that elbow down a couple inches and back up. So elbow comes down a couple inches, back up. So you should really feel that same muscle that you were using to protract your shoulder blades pulling down. So imagine your shoulder blade is just running down the back of your ribs and back up. So a couple inches down, a couple inches back up. You can even try it at the same time, see if that feels too intense. It should kind of feel like, I don't know if you've ever done a lat pull down, but that same kind of movement as if you were kind of pulling down something without resistance. And back up to neutral last time, pulling down to the bottom. You can hold here for a second, so really feeling that engagement between your shoulder blades. And then we'll come back to just our normal, and we'll find a couple twists in both directions, really being respectful of the spine here, so finding where it wants you to stop. Before we started, I was really reflecting that I need to work a little bit on my thoracic mobility. I do not have a lot of space here. So, couple. You want to make sure those hips are pointed forward the whole time. So it's not the hips that are moving, it's really that upper spine. All right, last one, and then just finish with some big shoulder rolls. Hopefully, especially if you've been sitting, the upper shoulder joints feel a little bit more loose. You can switch directions. So coming forward. All right. So today we have a fun workout, I think. Each set will be 3 minutes. So the first minute, you'll be doing one exercise, and you'll be alternating between 15 seconds of the exercise at a normal speed, and then 15 seconds of holding it. 15 seconds of normal speed, 15 seconds of holding, so 1 minute. And then the second minute will be a combination of that first exercise and a second exercise, and that will just be straight for that whole minute. Third minute, you're taking just the second exercise that you combined with the first and taking that one out and doing the 15, 15, 15, 15. That may sound confusing. It'll all work out. So we're starting, our first exercise will be a march, a hip bridge march. So you'll be on your back, lifting up into the hip bridge. And we did this last week, I think, but coming into that march. So obviously when you hold, you'll hold with one foot at the top. And then when you come to the second hold, you'll hold that other foot up. Your combination is going to be one leg lift, and you're going to press into a crab reach, tap, tap, and then all the way back down, you'll do a lift, crab reach, crab reach. And then you may have guessed that the third minute will just be crab reaches, and you'll hold, and then the other way, you'll hold the other way. It's gonna be rough. All right, so we'll start on our back with those hip bridge marches. Let me pull up my timer. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. So that first 15 seconds, you're just marching at whatever speed you want. Again, finding that neutral spine, engaging the glutes here. All right, picking one leg, coming up and holding whatever leg you want to start with. That toe is flexed, the knee is right over your hip, engaging that glute. All right, we're back into those marches for 15 seconds. Again, don't rush these, maybe even slow them down a little bit. Firing up the glutes. All right, getting ready to hold that other leg up. So holding for 15 seconds, and then we're gonna be going into that combo. So we'll do one march on each leg and one crab reach on each leg, starting in 3, 2, 1. So you'll go 1, 2, you'll sit up, come into your crab reach, tap, tap, coming back down into that hip bridge. So lift, lift, come up for your crab reach, opposite hand, opposite foot, and then back down into your hip bridge. So lift, again, take this at your own speed. Opposite hand, opposite foot, that glute is still engaged here. Lift, lift, opposite hand, opposite foot. If that feels impossible, don't worry about touching. You can always just lift both up. 15 seconds left. Don't worry, we'll have lots of time to practice those crab reaches after in that third minute. Guys, so lifting 1, 2, lifting up 3, 2, 1. So everyone's finding that crab reach now wherever you are. And opposite hand, opposite foot. We'll do this for 15 seconds and then hold on one side. Again, you don't have to touch. You can always just lift the hands up. Finding one side, you're holding. Wherever you are, you can touch. You can just have them lifted. This is going to take a little bit of balance. Wherever you are, core is engaged. All right, keep going back and forth. I promise we'll be off our wrists for a little bit after this. So we're back to that normal speed. And then we're getting ready to hold on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, oh my God, it's 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. You can give your wrists a quick roll. That was quite a dynamic warm-up. All right, our second set is going to be 2 new exercises. So our first one is just going to be alternating lunges. So you're just doing your lunges back and forth. And then when you do 15-second holds, you'll obviously hold on one side, and then the next time you'll hold on the other side. Our middle combo is going to be 1 lunge on each side, followed by a hop to the left, a hop back to the middle, and then you'll hop the other way when you do it another time. If you don't want to hop, you can always just step out to the side, step back in, step out to the side, and back in. And then the third minute will just be those jumps. So to the center, to the side, to the front, to the side. Again, you can always just step out, step in, step out, step in. And then you'll obviously hold down in kind of a squat position for your hold. I'm out of breath just saying that. All right, so starting with those alternating lunges. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So taking these at your own pace. Again, don't need to rush these. Knees are in 90-degree angles. In 3, 2, 1, you're gonna find that hold in the bottom. Just 15 seconds here. Remember which leg you're on so you don't do this side again. All right, back to alternating in 3, 2, 1. So we're just right back into that alternating. All right, getting ready to hold on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. The ribs are tucked in here, core is still engaged. All right, we're getting ready to add on here. So 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna be doing 1 lunge on each leg. And then you can choose which direction you wanna go first. You'll jump to a side, jump back to the front. Alternating lunge, jump to the side, jump to the front. Again, you can always just step out and in if you wanna take out that jump. Again, own speed here. 30 seconds to go. Afraid I'm gonna impale myself on this television. So this is a way to work on the agility a little bit. So getting ready in 10 seconds to just go into those jumps. So side to center, center to side. In 3, 2, 1. So 15 seconds, you're just putting them all together. Side, front, side. Again, you can always do your steps instead. All right, holding wherever you are in the bottom. Doesn't matter where you are. You can be the front or the side. Holding that squat. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. So we're back into that exercise. Again, take this at your own pace. You can always step out and squat, middle squat. I don't know what I'm doing now. All right, 3, 2, wherever you are, and hold. Last hold here, 15 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Feel free to grab some water. Whew. All right. Next round. Our first exercise will be push-ups, and I'll give you some leeway. You can choose what kind of push-up you want. If you want them to be wider, more bicep push-ups, if you want them to be more standard push-ups, or if you want to work on those tricep ones, up to you. So that's the first minute. We'll be isolating, 15 seconds normal, 15 seconds isolating. Second minute will be a combo of 1 push-up into either a step out or a plank jack. Still this from body pump. So one push up into a plank jack or a plank step. That will be your combo for that second minute. And then you're just gonna take the push up out and you'll either do step out and in or plank jacks, and then you'll hold that plank for the 15-second isolation. All right, so we're just starting with those push-ups. Remember, you will be holding that push-up halfway down or even just a couple inches down if that feels better. All right, ready, set, go. So choosing wherever you want those hands, tucking the hips. So why I added the ISO in is because you're taking some of the momentum out. All right, holding in 3, 2, 1. So halfway or even a couple inches down, you're just holding in that engaged push-up. All right, back to the push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's so much harder after you held. So you're taking the momentum out, which means that those muscles have to work extra hard here. All right, getting ready for that second hold in 3, 2, 1. Good, 10 seconds. All right, getting ready to add the plank jack in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're doing one push-up. You can do a plank jack, you can do a plank step, whatever you're feeling. You can change the width of your hands if you need a little break on one of them. Remember, we're getting rid of those push-ups at the end of this minute. "30 seconds to go." My arms are so tired. 15 seconds. So again, you can do that plank jack, you can do the plank step. 10 seconds left. All right, 3, 2, 1. You're in that plank position. You can choose to do the jacks. You can step out and in. We'll go to that hold in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, wherever you are, hold. Remember that feeling of retracting the shoulder blades. You can do this on your knees or on your toes. All right, back into our movement. Can you hear my huffing and puffing? All right, getting ready for that second hold in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds hold here. I know. Ooh. Almost there, you got this, Ryan. 3, 2, 1, relax. Give those wrists a roll. Whew. All right, so luckily we are going into some glute work. So you got a little bit of a break on arms. So for our glutes, our first exercise will be fire hydrants alternating. So again, you'll find that tabletop position. You'll bring that leg out to the side, alternate back and forth. For the hold, you'll just hold one side up, and then the other side, the next isolation. Your combo, sorry everyone, is going to be fire hydrant, hovering table, extension, extension, back down. So again, fire hydrant, tuck your toes, hovering table, adductor extension, and down. For your final minute, obviously you'll be in those hovering tables for a minute. Sorry about that, friends. But Feel free to take as many breaks as you need, come back to it. You can just hold that hovering table, or you can add your adductor raises. Again, I guess you can't really see from the side, but for that hovering table, you're hovering and then bringing that leg out to the side. Okay, makes sense? Everyone's like, yeah, but I don't want to do it. I know. All right, starting with just our fire hydrants here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So you want to move back a little bit so we don't hit each other. Okay. So bringing that knee out to the side, squeezing the glute. All right, taking a side to hold in 3, 2, 1. You're bringing that leg up and holding wherever you are. You can flex the toe if you want. Trying to keep those hips as level as you can here. The glute should be firing up. All right, back to that normal speed. That core is still engaged here. All right, holding on the other side, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Coming into that combo, so one fire hydrant on each side. Coming into that hovering table, extend, extend, back down. So fire hydrant, hovering table, extend, extend, and down. So fire hydrant, hovering table, extend, extend, back in. 30 seconds to go. Whew. Yeah. All right, 15 seconds here, and then we'll take the fire hydrants out. My glute is burning. We're not even on the 3rd minute yet. 3, 2, 1. So you're in that hovering table. If those wrists are hurting, you can always come down and do your hovering table on your forearms. So you're just either holding or extending out. We'll be holding that leg out in 3, 2, 1. So wherever you are, you're hovering. You can also just stay in hovering table if you want. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. So we're back to that normal speed. Hovering table with extensions if you want. Remember, you can take all the breaks you need here and then come back to it when you're ready. All right, extending that other foot out, holding. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm tired. All right, I promise no wrists for this one. We'll get a nice wrist break. Feel free to grab some water. Take a quick breather. That was literally awful. That was really rough. All right, next up we have our sumo squats. So those feet are wide, toes turned out. For our first minute, we're just doing normal range sumo squats. For that second minute, we're doing, our combo will be 2 sumo squats and then 2 skaters. So 1 skater on each side, back into that sumo squat, skater, skater. And then for our skater, last round, we'll be holding with that leg back. So you can either hold it in a curtsy lunge or extended. I'll move this down a little bit so you can see what I mean. So for that skater, you cannot touch the ground. So you could hold with one leg behind like so, or you could hold like you're in a curtsy lunge. All right, starting with those sumo squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So those feet are out. Hips are tucked. Really making sure the core is engaged here. Getting ready to hold in 3, 2, come to the bottom and hold 15 seconds. I'll always give the option if you want to add on, you can lift those heels up, get some extra inner thigh work going. 3, 2, 1, back to that normal speed. Lift and lower. All right, getting ready for that hold in 3, 2, 1, holding at the bottom. Finding whatever challenges you here. So reminder, that combo, 2 sumo squats, 1 skater on each side. 3, 2, 1. So we're doing sumo squat, step to one side, skater, skater, back into that sumo squat. Sumo squat, skater, skater. Sumo squat. People are gonna be annoyed that I keep saying this. Skater, skater. Sumo squat, or skater, skater. I find it's way easier to come to one side first and then like have a starting point on one side. Sumo squat, skater, skater. All right, 10 seconds. And we'll take those sumo squats out and just go to our skaters. In 3, 2, 1. So we're just doing skaters here. And then remember, on that 15-second mark, we'll hold at one side. So either in a curtsy lunge or just balancing. What you do? All right, holding on one side. You can find that balance, or you can find yourself in a curtsy lunge. 3, 2, 1, back into those skaters. I think I like this one the best. This is fun. So remember, we'll be doing this on the other side. Holding in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Gotta use some balance skills here. You can always come into the bottom of that curtsy lunge. You don't want the balance challenge. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right. Great job, team. We got 3 more rounds. Next up, I feel like Jessie will like this one. These are like her fave exercises. Well, just the second one. So our first exercise will be plank walks. So we'll be in that plank position. You can do this on your knees or on your toes. And you'll walk down into that forearm plank, walk back up into that upper plank. You can hold at the top or the bottom for your ISO, up to you. Your combo is going to be walk down, walk up. Your options here, you can step into a bottom half burpee, or you can jump into a bottom half burpee and back in. That will be your combo, and then obviously we'll just be doing bottom half burpees and holding in the bottom or in a plank for the 3rd minute. You ready? All right, so starting with that plank walk up and down, you can do this on your knees or on your toes. Ready, set, go. So 15 seconds, normal speed here, walking up and down. Again, this is really engaging those shoulders too. All right, getting ready to hold in 3, 2, 1, wherever you are, holding for 15 seconds. All right, going back to those walks in 3, 2, 1. Making sure you're switching which hand you go down with first, occasionally. All right, getting ready for that hold in 3, 2, 1, wherever you are, you're holding. So in 5 seconds, we're gonna add on that bottom half burpee in 3, 2, 1. So whenever you get to the top, you can either jump those feet in or you can step them in, walking down and up and back. Nice. A little bit of power here. Seconds to go. Whew. You can modify this however you want. Again, you can step in, you can be on those knees. So we'll take out that plank walk in 10 seconds. See if you can get a couple more in here. All right, just into those bottom half burpees in 3, 2, 1. I'm doing them over here so I have more room. All right, so just your normal speed here. We'll get ready to hold in 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, you're holding. So you're either in the bottom of a squat or in a plank. All right, back to that normal speed in 3, 2, 1. Again, you can always step those feet out and in instead. Ryan, try to jump a little wider on your way in. Yeah, there you go. All right, holding wherever you are. So again, either in the bottom of that squat or in your plank. 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice job, everyone. That was a killer one too. All right, we have one more organized one, and then I will tell you the last round is your choice. So you get to choose which one you want to do again. So this is our last sanctioned round. So our first exercise will be side plank rotations. So we did this a couple weeks ago. So you'll have those arms stacked, or you can have one hand. You can have them on your hands. You will, I guess caveat, for the combo, you'll need to be on your hands. You'll need to be doing your side plank rotations here rather than on your forearms. So if you want to be off your wrist for a little bit, then I recommend starting with the forearms. So you'll just be moving back and forth in a side plank rotation. You'll hold on one side for that 15 seconds and then hold on the other side. I tried to get people to do this exercise maybe a month ago and everyone told me it was way too hard, but we're doing it again because brain mapping. So you'll be in your side plank. So you'll be in your side plank. You're going to step the top foot forward, pivot into a squat, and you'll do a squat into a heel raise, pivot forward, plant the hand. You can plant both hands if you want, and then just back into a side plank. You'll pivot to the other side, same thing, step forward, pivot, squat, heel raise, pivot forward, hands down, back into your side plank. Don't freak out, I know you'll be fine. This is good for your brain to move in 3-dimensional ways. It's really, really good for you, I promise. All right, so we're just starting with those side plank rotations. In 3, 2, 1. So we're just pivoting back and forth. I recommend doing this on your forearms so you have less time on your wrists. So picking what side you want to hold in 3, 2, 1. So you can do these side planks on your knees or on your toes. Either way is fine. Three, 2, 1. We're back into that pivot. So again, same thing, just you can always do it on your knees instead, your choice. All right, getting ready to hold on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Holding that side plank, 15 seconds. So we're getting ready for that combo where we'll all be fine, and we're all gonna walk through it together. All right, 3, 2, 1. So come onto that side plank on your hand. You can bring that knee down, you can stack. You're gonna step that top foot forward, pivot, come into that squat, squat, heel raise, pivot forward, plant the hands into a plank. We're back into a side plank, come to the other side, side plank, step that front foot forward, pivot to the side, squat, heel raise, pivot to the front, plank. We're in that side plank, pivot to the other side, step that foot forward. Good job, Ryan. Squat, heel raise, it's okay. Again, this is just fun, so play around with it. Don't be mad if you mess up. Step, pivot, squat, heel raise, forward. So we'll take out that side plank in 3, 2, 1. So we're just in that squat to heel raise. If this feels too easy, you can always do a squat jump instead. I must just hit Ryan in the face. All right, holding at the bottom in 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom of that squat, or I guess theoretically you could also hold at the top of your calf raise if you would like. Back into that normal speed in 3, 2, 1. Using that heel raise to press you up rather than forward. All right, holding in 3, 2. I'm gonna hold in my calf raise this time. Whew. That feels actually harder in some ways. All right, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, we are on our final round. You all get to choose what you're doing for this last one. I'll read through what we did. So first one was marching one leg hip bridge with crab reaches. So the combo was 1 leg march, 2 leg march, 1 crab reach, 2 crab reach. Alternating lunges with ski jump. So 1 lunge, 2 lunge, jump to the side, jump front. Third was push up to plank jack. Combo was just push up, plank jack, push up, plank jack. Fourth was fire hydrants to a hovering abductor reach. If anyone does this one, I will be super impressed with you. So 1 fire hydrant, 2 fire hydrant, 1 adductor and hovering table, 2 adductor and hovering table. Next one, sumo squat to skater. So 2 sumo squats, skater on each side. Plank walk, bottom half burpee. So walking down, walking up, bottom half burpee and back. Side plank rotation, squat with heel raise. So pivot, side plank, and then stepping in, squat with heel raise. Anyone need me to repeat any of those or demo any of them again if you want to do them? I got to figure out what I'm doing. All right. Everyone know what they're doing? Okay. I'm going to do sumo squat with skater. All right. Ryan, you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Which one are you doing?
Why are you asking?
You're just copying me?
No.
Okay. All right. So we're starting with that first exercise, whatever your exercise was, normal speed. In 3, 2, 1. So wherever you wanted to be here, you are just copying me.
In the second exercise, do whatever I want.
Sure. All right, wherever you are, you're holding in isolation that exercise for 15 seconds. Wherever you are, you're just holding it. 3, 2, 1. Back to that normal speed, 15 seconds. Good, so maybe this time you want to add on. This is your round to kind of work on whatever you wanted to work on. If you want to switch up that second exercise, that's up to you. All right, holding in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds, hold here. once you're coming to that combo. So if you need a reminder on the combo, let me know. I'll go right here. So it was either usually 2 or 1 of something. Good, 30 seconds left. Whoa, you're voluntarily doing the hovering table. Nice, everyone, almost there. Ten seconds left. All right, getting rid of that first exercise here. 1 minute left, so normal speed here. Then getting ready for that isolation in 10 seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1, wherever you are, you're holding for 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, normal speed, 15 seconds. Good, final little push here. All right, 3, 2, 1, finding that isolation if you have to go on another side maybe. Three, 2, 1, shake it out. We are gonna end with a little bit of core, like literally 3 minutes of core, and then we'll be done. So you can find yourself on your back. Those feet are planted. Pressing that low back into the ground. Bringing those hands behind your head. Just honestly, giving that core a little workout before we finish. So those elbows are pointed up, back is pressed down. Take a big inhale. Exhale and lifting those shoulder blades up off the ground here. You'll straighten that left leg up. Pressing that low back down into the ground. Lower that foot. Inhale. Exhale and lift, bringing up that right leg. Bringing that foot down, adding on, inhale. Exhale and lift, bringing that left foot up. You're gonna lift, just hover that right foot a couple inches off the ground here, pressing that low back down, lowering that right foot, left foot and down. Inhale, exhale and lift, that right leg comes straight up, hovering that left foot a couple inches off the ground. Lower that foot down. Inhale, exhale and lift. Left leg lifts, right foot hovers, turning just a little bit towards that left foot with those elbows. That low back presses down the whole time. Back to the center, right foot, left foot and down. Inhale, exhale and lift, right foot lifts, hovering that left foot a couple inches off the ground, twisting towards that right foot. Back to the center, right foot down, left foot down. Last time, you can take any of those levels. You don't have to take this final add-on if you don't want to. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Left leg comes up, hovering that right foot, turning towards the left. This is where we add on if you want, turning to the right, turning back to the left. One more time, turning to the right, turning to the left, back to center, right foot down. Last one, inhale, exhale, and lift. That right leg comes up. You're hovering that left foot, twisting towards the right. Again, you can stay here, or if you want to add on, you're twisting back and forth. 3, 2, 1, lower, lower. You can hug those knees in, give the sacrum a little love. Rolling around here. Whew, I'm sweaty. Good, you can drop both those legs to the right. They'll come to a twist here. You can bring those arms to cactus. If you want, again, we're working on a little bit of that thoracic mobility here. If you want a little bit more of a shoulder warm up, you can bring those hands on top of each other and just circle them around. I don't know if you have that much space, but you want to warm up that shoulder joint again. All right, bringing those knees to the other side, dropping them over. Same thing, you can choose to come into that cactus, or if you want to warm up that shoulder joint a little bit more, you can bring those hands on top of each other and do a full circle here. Sometimes you might hear some cracking. That's pretty good. That means you're getting the juices flowing. Good. When you're ready, coming back into the center, you can roll up here. We're going to do this really nice stretch that I found yesterday. So bringing those feet out in front of you together-ish, they're not actually touching, and those knees are out to the side. You're going to lift up here and kind of press forward. So those knees, so you're not here, but those feet are out, and then you're going to lean forward. So you'll feel some work in the hamstrings. You're not just C-curving forward, you're just kind of pressing forward with those legs out wide. You can see I can't go very far forward, but good luck for you all. You're going to actually walk those hands now over that left leg. So you're twisted a little bit with the feet still like this. Yep. Back into the middle, walking to the other side. Good, back up to the center. See if you can feel like you can lift your hips out of this. So see if you can really try to pull up, so build some space in those hips, pulling up. I feel some loosening in my glutes. And then see if you can come again to those shoulder rolls here. We did a lot on our wrists today and a lot on our shoulders. Good, you can bring those feet back together. If you need to take any more stretches, feel free to take them. With that, we are done. I'll stop the video.